Scene script. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to achieve their goals effortlessly while others struggle? What sets them apart? Motivation. It's a word we hear often, but what does it really mean? At its core, motivation is the driving force that compels us to act. It's the reason we set the alarm clock for early mornings, endure the grind, and push beyond our comfort zones. It's the fuel that powers our journey towards our goals. Let's consider an example. Imagine a young woman, let's call her Jane. Jane grew up in a small town with big dreams. She dreamed of becoming a renowned scientist, a dream that seemed unattainable given her humble beginnings. But Jane was not like most people. She was fueled by a deep-seated motivation, a burning desire to make a difference in the world. She spent countless hours studying, often late into the night, driven by her passion for science. Despite numerous setbacks and challenges, Jane never lost sight of her goal. She overcame financial struggles, academic hurdles, and personal sacrifices to eventually earn a scholarship to a prestigious university. Today, Jane is a respected scientist, making groundbreaking discoveries in her field. Her journey was not easy, but her unwavering motivation propelled her forward. Jane's story is not unique. Throughout history, we've seen countless examples of individuals who have achieved remarkable feats, not because they were extraordinarily gifted or lucky, but because they were motivated. Motivation is the spark that ignites our passion. It's the push we need when the going gets tough. It's the whisper in our ear that says, "Keep going, you're almost there." It's the difference between dreaming and achieving, between mediocrity and greatness. So the next time you find yourself wondering why some people seem to achieve their goals effortlessly while others struggle, remember Jane's story. Remember the countless others who have carved their own paths, fueled by motivation. And remember, motivation is not a trait that some people are born with and others are not. It's a choice, it's a mindset, it's a habit. So, the secret ingredient to success might just be a strong dose of motivation. But what exactly is motivation? Is it just a feeling, or is there more to it? Well, let's delve into the science behind motivation to answer these questions. At its core, motivation is a psychological state that propels us to take action. It's like an internal engine that drives us to achieve our goals, whether they're as monumental as climbing Mount Everest or as simple as finishing a puzzle. But there's more to it than just a feeling of desire. Motivation is deeply rooted in the structures and functions of our brains. Now, let's take a journey into the human brain. Picture a small, almond-shaped structure called the amygdala. This brain region is often considered the emotional center of our brains, and it plays a key role in processing our motivations. It helps us assess rewards and punishments, pushing us towards actions that bring pleasure and away from those that cause pain. We also have the nucleus accumbens, a part of the brain's reward circuitry. When we do something that feels good, like eating a delicious meal or achieving a personal goal, this area floods with dopamine, a neurotransmitter that makes us feel happy. This dopamine hit reinforces our actions, making us more likely to repeat them in the future. But what about when we're faced with a challenge or a difficult task? That's where the prefrontal cortex comes in. This part of the brain is responsible for planning, decision-making, and problem-solving. It helps us weigh the costs and benefits, allowing us to push through challenges when the potential reward is worth it. Consider the feeling you get when you finally solve a tricky puzzle or reach the peak of a challenging hike. That sense of accomplishment is your brain's reward system at work, encouraging you to overcome obstacles and achieve your goals. So motivation isn't just a feeling, it's a complex process that plays a crucial role in shaping our actions and decisions. It's the science of why we do what we do, and understanding it can help us harness its power to achieve our dreams. Knowing the power of motivation is one thing, but how can we foster it in our daily lives? Indeed, maintaining a constant level of motivation can be a challenging task, but it's not impossible. Let's delve into some strategies that can help foster motivation in our day-to-day lives. Firstly, setting clear and achievable goals is paramount. Without a destination in mind, it's easy to lose direction and motivation. Remember the story of Alice, who after years of aimlessly switching jobs, finally set a goal to start her own bakery. Her newfound focus and determination were fueled by her clear objective. Next, it's important to celebrate small victories. Each step you take towards your goal is a victory in itself. Like how David, who decided to get fit, celebrated every single pound he lost. This not only kept him motivated, but also fostered a positive attitude towards his journey. Speaking of attitude, maintaining a positive mindset is a crucial part of fostering motivation. Negative thoughts can easily derail our progress, but a positive outlook can help us stay on track. Consider the case of Emma, a writer who faced constant rejection. Instead of letting this get her down, she chose to view each rejection as a learning opportunity, a stepping stone towards her eventual success. Surrounding yourself with positivity can also be a game changer. This could mean anything from engaging with uplifting content to spending time with people who inspire and encourage you. Take, for example, Mike, who found motivation in the inspiring stories of successful entrepreneurs and surrounded himself with like-minded individuals. Lastly, don't forget to take care of your physical health. A healthy body is often home to a motivated mind. This was the case for Sophia, who found that regular exercise and a balanced diet improved not only her physical health, but also her motivation and productivity. As these stories show, fostering motivation isn't always easy, but the rewards are worth the effort. So let's set those goals, celebrate our victories, maintain a positive mindset, surround ourselves with positivity, and take care of our health. And remember, our motivation is within our control. Life is full of challenges, but with the right motivation, we can overcome any obstacle. Let's consider the story of Anna, a woman who faced an enormous challenge when she was diagnosed with a life-threatening disease. She could have simply given up, succumbed to her fate, but she didn't. Instead, she found motivation in her will to witness her children grow up. She fought, she endured, and she overcame. Not because the challenge was easy, but because her motivation was strong. Then there's the tale of Tom, a man who lost his job in a massive layoff. The blow was devastating, but Tom decided to see it as an opportunity rather than a setback. His motivation? To build a business of his own. He spent nights learning, days working, and in the end he not only built a successful business, but also created jobs for others. His motivation turned a significant challenge into a triumphant victory. And who could forget Lily, a young girl born without the ability to hear? She could have lived a life limited by her disability, but she chose not to. She was motivated by her love for music, and she pursued it passionately. Today, she is a renowned pianist, playing beautiful symphonies for the world to enjoy. In each of these stories, motivation played a crucial role. It provided the resilience needed to weather the storm, the perseverance required to keep going when the going got tough. Motivation gave them the strength to face their challenges head-on and come out victorious on the other side. You see, motivation is not merely about achieving goals. It's about overcoming obstacles, about turning setbacks into comebacks. It's about standing tall in the face of adversity and saying, "I can do this." It's about believing in yourself, even when the odds are stacked against you. So take a lesson from Anna, Tom, and Lily. Let their stories inspire you. Let their determination motivate you. Let their victories remind you that with the right amount of motivation, you too can overcome any challenge that life throws your way. So remember, no matter how tough things get, your motivation can be your most powerful ally. So let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned about motivation. Motivation, as we've explored, is not just a fleeting emotion or a momentary surge of energy. It's a powerful force that can fuel our dreams and push us to achieve goals we never thought possible. It's like the wind beneath the wings of our aspirations, giving us the lift we need to soar to new heights. We've also delved into the fascinating science behind motivation. It's not just a psychological concept, but a biological one as well. Our brains are wired to seek rewards and avoid discomfort, propelling us towards actions that bring us satisfaction and success. This understanding can help us harness the power of motivation more effectively, turning it into a tool for personal and professional growth. Then we examined strategies for fostering motivation. From setting clear and achievable goals to celebrating small victories and maintaining a positive mindset, there are several techniques we can employ to keep our motivational fires burning. Remember, motivation isn't a one-off event. It's an ongoing process that requires consistent effort and nurturing. We also discussed the pivotal role of motivation in overcoming challenges. Life is full of obstacles, but with a strong sense of motivation, We can view these hurdles not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones towards our goals. It's motivation that turns adversity into opportunity and transforms the impossible into the possible. In conclusion, motivation is an incredible force that can propel us towards our dreams and aspirations. It's more than just a feeling or a state of mind. It's the key that unlocks our potential and the catalyst that drives our actions and decisions. Remember, motivation is more than just a feeling. It's the driving force behind success. So keep your motivation high, and there's no limit to what you can achieve.